Hi, I'm Ashby Wrench and welcome to BuccsWeekly Week 2. Last week, the Covington Bucks defeated the Arcanum Trojans 49-21. After the game, Kyle Moore caught up with Coach Cates to see what he thought about the game.
Hey Coach, your assessment of the team's performance tonight?
I think we didn't come out as fired up as I had wanted us to come out, but the way we finished at the end of the first half to be able to put that quick score up there, I think that was huge momentum going into it. Our kids really responded to their touchdown early. I mean, it was a close game early, but I think that we just, as the game went on, our kids just kept making plays after plays, and I'm very proud of them flying around, and you know, our seniors have just led us so much and make those great plays. You can think of how many crucial situations we made big plays on offense and defense. So I'm very proud of them. Overall, I don't want to give up that many points. I'll take that last touchdown's definitely on me because I was subbing a bunch of young guys. But obviously, we were wanting to get a shutout. But I'm very proud of our kids. You know, I'm always going to be the biggest critique on them, but I'm very proud to be their coach. It's a good night to be a Buck.
I'm Ashby Wrench and I'm here with the Covington Bucks offensive line. Seth, as a senior leader of the offensive line, how did they play Friday versus Arcanum?
I think we did a really good job communicating, and when the linebackers were blitzing, we were picking it up left and right, and I think we did overall a really good job.
So Kenny, Adam, and Ian, what is your role in a pass play?
Basically, we're just stepping down, and we always have to keep our head on a swivel to pick up the backers, and we're just fanning them out to protect Nathan.
Like Kenny said, we're stepping down, and then we're getting a little bit of a kick step, and if our guy comes, we're riding him upfield. The hardest part's got to be if he tries to make that inside move, getting back down on him, trying to stop him from getting to Nate so quick.
Like they both said, we all have to step down, and you have to be fast on your feet to pick up whatever comes off the edge or down the middle, through the middle, or whatever. Just kind of pick up anything that comes to you, really.
Offensive guards Carl and Bowen, what are your roles on running and passing plays?
Running and passing plays. For running, you usually want to pick up the guy over you or backer, or in passing, you just roll, step down and pick up whoever comes into you.
On a pass play, you want to watch those blitz and linebackers and kind of pick up two guys if you have to, pick up the end man coming in. On running plays, you kind of just want to get in there and get the man in front of you and drive them out, take them down, and get our backers in the end zone.
Sophomore offensive linemen Eli Gurley and Ian Wilson. How have upperclassmen helped you guys for Friday nights, being sophomores?
Oh, it's a challenge. They always push us to our limit, and we always try our hardest, and they do get in our face and yell at us a lot, but it makes us better.
Yeah, being an underclassman, I feel like you have a lot more responsibility because you got to listen to them and you got to listen to the coach, and it's tough, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Good job, man.
I'm here with offensive line and defensive line coach Tike Swank. How have the offensive line improved this year, and what did you like Friday night?
Honestly, they've improved greatly, and we've got some work to do, but we're starting now to focus on maybe some more finer type items, finer details of our work up there, because they have really bought in and improved a lot from the get-go, learning everything new. So the improvement's been great really on all aspects of it. I think my favorite part about Friday night's performance was just kind of the gritty toughness, the things that we love about our Covington football team. I thought that was a lot of fun to watch at times.
I'm here with Covington head coach Tike. Being the head coach, you're also a big fan of the offensive line. What did you like Friday night? How they performed?
I was really impressed how we responded. I wasn't really impressed how we started out, but I was extremely impressed with how we responded to, having a little lull at the beginning of the game. We were able to communicate much better, and that was evident. We were able to pick up, they were blitzing a lot inside, and we were able to pick that up much better than what we had in the Milton scrimmage earlier this year, especially our pass protection has just got so much better. We gave up one sack, but I don't consider that the offensive line's fault because our quarterback ran outside of where the protection was. But so, we did give up a sack, but offensive line played so much better, especially in the pass protection. Offensive line in terms of the running game wasn't as good as what we had wanted, but it was just inconsistent. But there were times, man, we were looking really good, and I was really impressed at times. We were really moving the ball, and then there was other times where a guy didn't have a very good first step, or we missed a block. We're almost there. We've improved light years since the beginning of the year, especially in pass protection, but run protection too, and we're just gelling as a unit. As an offensive line, you get better all the time if you're working at it, and guys get used to playing together and that team chemistry. And like Seth said earlier, the chemistry and the communication is getting better all the time. They're starting to get used to the offense since it's a new offense, and they're getting used to talking to each other, communicating, and we're seeing all these crazy defenses up front. It really made us a lot better in our scrimmages and our first game to see all these different looks for our guys to be able to see pretty much everything we're going to see this year and be able to communicate that out. But I thought overall they played well, but we're not to that pancake number that we want to be at, and I take a lot of pride in the offensive line. So I coach those guys down there, so I have really high expectations, and we work too hard in the weight room. We work too hard practice to not play really well up there, and that's where you win and lose games, is in the trenches. And we just got to continue to get better, but I'm very proud of our guys. We need to take a step further this week. We need to keep getting better every week. We're just not there. We're almost there, not quite though.
This week you traveled to Mississinawa Valley. They're not the best team in the CCC. Well, what's your game plan going into Friday night?
I think we got to get off to a good start. I think last week we didn't get off to a good start, and that's my challenge to the guys. Mississinawa is down right now. They have a great coach over there. They're friends with Mike Griffin. He does a good job. He's trying to get them there, but it's a new coach once again over there. I think we just got to come out ready to go right away. And I think when a team like that, if you get on them early, they start to blame each other and not play as well. And I think that's the challenge to our kids, and just the little things. I want to just focus on the little things, get better at the little things, not jumping off sides, holding on to the football, being crisp, not missing blocks, not missing tackles, and making a lot of big plays early in the game. So our game plan is just to come out right away, hit them in the mouth, and just, as soon as we have our foot on their throat, keep it there and get a lot of guys in the game and get healthy this week. But I expect our guys to come out ready to play and not take anybody lightly. We want to shut out. I'm challenging our defense to get a shutout, and we want to score a lot of points. But we need to be ready to go. Mississinawa has a few dangerous players, and like I said, their coach, they're going to get better every week. But right now they are down, and you can play down to your competition. I told the kids this week, that's the difference between a good and a great team. A good team, an okay team, an average team goes out and goes through the motions and might win the game and struggle with them. But a great team comes out ready to play, no matter who their opponent is, and comes out right away and has a good night. So.
This concludes week 2 of Bucks Weekly. Covington travels to Mississinawa Valley. Listen live at 7:15. Game time 7:30.